Hello, my name is Mandy and I'm with Scott Leroy Marketing. Today's class is Command Mobile App Overview. So we're going to review the Command Mobile app to show you what access you have on the go for your Command CRM, essentially. Show you what you can do, show you what you can't do, and hopefully prepare you guys and leave you with some great tips of things that you can do on the go right from your mobile device as you're out there in the field showing homes and meeting new leads and talking to clients. So hopefully you'll have at least a few takeaways today that you didn't know you could do before. That's my goal. So if you're here with me live, you can go ahead and drop any questions or comments in the chat. I'll do my best to get them answered for you in real time. If not, no worries. I'll stay a couple of minutes after class and help get those answered for you. And if you're watching this back on recording, you can always reach out to us via email. That's support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be happy to help. I did just go ahead and drop those links again in the chat for you guys that are here with me live, just for the guys that are just coming in so that you can see them. That's our email address and our YouTube channel where our class recording, class archives go, and also our tech tip videos that we film for you weekly. They go there too, so definitely check those out. So let's talk about this Command Mobile. You can see it on my screen here. The app we're going to focus on today is the one on the left. That's the red background, white KW. It's Command Mobile app. Again, this is a mobile version of your Command CRM. So that's the one in the red background, white KW. The one you see to the right of it at the top of your screen, that white background with the red KW, that's the consumer app. That's the one that doesn't see you as an agent. It's the ones that you'll look through properties and favorite properties, things like that. Totally different animal. Okay. So we have a different class for that. Again, that one's the consumer KW app. The one we'll focus on today is the command on the left-hand side, red background, white KW. I just wanted you to see them side by side so that you'll know the difference when you see them. Okay. And how do you get this on your device? I'm glad you asked. You would need to go to your App Store to download it. Now, this is an iPhone device, so you can see the App Store icon there on the top right, blue background, white emblem. If you're on like an Android device, you may need to go to like your Google Play Store, wherever you would go to download apps. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the App Store here just to show you how to search for it. You can see how often I come here. And click the search feature in the bottom right-hand corner. And at the top, go ahead and use the search bar, put your cursor there, and just type in KW and hit search. The third app that you see come up, again, looking for that red background, white KW, you can just tap on that. And this is the app that you want to download. Now, you can see we have an open button at the top because obviously we already have it on our device. So if you're seeing the same thing, you've already got it on your phone somewhere and you can go hunt for it if you're not seeing it on your home screen. If you see a button that says Get, like a blue button with white letters that say Get, or an icon with a little cloud that has a down arrow, either one of those two options, go ahead and tap that and it will get this app onto your device shortly. And if you have any questions, guys, as we go through, definitely drop those in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and close the app store and come back to our home screen here. And now we'll go ahead and look at how to log into Command. So tap on the Command mobile app at the top left, and it will bring you to this sign-in screen. It will use the same command logins that you use currently for your desktop version of Command. Okay? Once you get it set up, if you like to save your passwords on your device, you can definitely set it up to do so and even use face recognition if your device does that. Also, a good benefit here, a nice little break. The Command app, mobile app, doesn't ask for those MFA codes. So it saves you a couple of steps currently. I'm sure that that security will be coming soon, but as of right now, an MFA code is not required on the Command mobile app. So now that we have our app downloaded on our device, we figured out how to open it, log in, let's talk about some of the cans and can'ts. On the mobile version of Command, we will explore today things like your contacts tab, tasks, opportunities. You even have a digital business card built into your Command mobile app that I'll show you. And you also have a link to be able to share your branded KW app right here from your Command mobile app. So that's really handy. There are three significant things that you can't do in the mobile app that you can on the desktop. And those three things are going to be website edits, like you would normally do in your website tab, designs, creating and editing designs that you normally would do in the designs tab, and then campaigns. So, like your email campaigns, your direct mail campaigns, your print marketing, things like that, you won't be able to jump into campaign tab on the mobile device. So for website edits, design edits, and campaigns, you'll definitely want to use your desktop version of Command to do those three things. But no worries, there is plenty of goodness right here in this mobile app I'm going to show you today and how much it can help you on the go with your business. So let's go ahead and explore here on our desktop, well, the dashboard first. I want to point out on the top left-hand corner, see where it says, or should say, your name. It has Scott Leroy for us. Let's tap that first. And just like you would normally see in your Command desktop version, you'll see the option at the top to toggle back and forth between your personal account and your team account. So this is for agents that are currently on a team. You will see the option here to toggle back and forth between your personal account and your team account. Today we'll stick to personal account so you can see that green check mark beside it, indicating that that's the account you're working on. Just below that, you'll notice your profile. So I'm going to go ahead and touch profile here so that you can see you do have an edit button in that top right hand corner so that you can come in and edit some of this information here. This will feed over in real time over to your profile in Command as well. So you can come here and make some small changes if you would like, and then your marketing profile within your Command desktop version will also update pretty much in real time. We haven't seen much lag at all, usually maybe a couple of minutes, if that. So you do have your profile here if you want to make any updates. I'm going to choose the back button on the top left to bring us back here. Let's choose that menu again on the top left-hand corner by selecting your name, just to let me show you a couple of other quick things here. Next is My Business Card. This is a digital business card that you have built right into your Command mobile app. I'm going to go ahead and touch that and show you what it looks like. So if you're on the go, you just met a lead, you want to share your information, you can just open this right up on your device, let them scan it with their phone camera, and it will input your information into their phone's contacts. You also have a share button right down here at the bottom of your screen. Maybe you're not in person with the person that you're trying to share this with, and you actually want to share it either through texting or email or your social media, whatever usual methods you use on your mobile device, you can click share right here from this screen, and it will allow you to share that digital business card link to whoever you would like to. Okay, so pretty handy. We'll X that out, come back to our dashboard. I'm going to tap the name in the top left-hand corner one more time for that last item on the menu that I'd like to show you, and that is your Share My KW app link. This is a branded app link for you. When you share this and the person receiving it clicks on the link, it will prompt them to download a branded KW app link onto their device, or app onto their device, I should say, which is great and wonderful. If you haven't checked out the KW Consumer Mobile App class, definitely do that. There's so many goodies in there where you can really personalize a contact's experience of searching for a home, even if they're not a ready buyer. Maybe they're a seller and want to keep an eye on the market, or an open house junkie, a tire kicker, whatever it is. There's something on that app for them that they can benefit from. So it also gives you Big Brother access. You get to see every single listing they look at. So definitely check that out if you haven't yet. But I just wanted to make sure you know that the app link is right here within your Command Mobile app, ready for you to share with whoever you need to. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click away from that menu and bring us back here to our dashboard. Now, this probably looks pretty similar to what you see on a desktop version. We have opportunities at the top, who to contact, things to know, and tasks at the bottom. Notice that ours actually says down there at the bottom, one widget hidden. You can customize this home screen right here, and I'll show you how to do that. You'll click the Manage Layout in the top right-hand corner, and it will let you choose what order the widgets appear in. Notice the 6 dots on the left-hand side of each widget there. You can hold your finger down on that and slide them into different orders if you would like. You also have the eyeball. If the eyeball is open, that means the widget is visible on your dashboard. If you don't want it to be, you can tap the eyeball and it will actually close or hide those particular widgets. You can see me clicking the eyeballs there. It turns into a slash through the eye and grays it out. That means that particular widget is not visible from the dashboard. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open those eyes back up and make them visible. We'll come down to the bottom and it looks like our tasks are down there. So maybe we want them a little higher. So we'll hold our finger down on it and drag them up. Put this in any order you would like. And once you're ready, go ahead and click Save in the top right. It will bring us back to our dashboard. Now you can see that our tasks have been added right there in the middle underneath opportunities. And something else about this dashboard too, those are hyperlinks. When you see a teal colored number or icon, those are all hyperlinks. They're quick links to get you where you want to go. So like on our opportunities widget right there, I can simply touch on any one of those phases and it would take me immediately to see the opportunities within that phase. Pretty handy. From here, I want to point out the teal circle in the bottom right-hand corner. See the plus sign on it? This little guy is one of your quick links. He'll be your helper. He follows you along through the tabs on this Command Mobile app, and the services he offers changes depending on the tab that you're on. So we'll be checking on him periodically as we move through the different tabs here within your Command Mobile app. And so since we're here on the dashboard, I'm going to go ahead and touch him and show you what he will let you do from here. He will let you quickly add a contact into your Command Mobile, add a task. Very handy if you're on the go, right? Need to quickly add a task so you'll remember to do it once you get back to your office. And quickly add an opportunity if you need to. So you can do that all from right here. As soon as you open your app, touch the teal plus sign and quickly be able to do any of those actions. Pretty great. We're going to be jumping into each one of those as we move along through the tabs. So I'm going to go ahead and click away from him now. And our next stop is actually going to be the little person in a box at the bottom, your contacts tab. You'll notice currently that the house has a little teal bar above it and it's teal colored. That just indicates to you that that's the current tab that you're on. So we'll touch the little person icon down at the bottom. There we go. And I went ahead and touched the Smart Views tab on the top so that we can see our class sample contacts. And so what you'll see here when you click on the contacts tab at the bottom, these are just like in your Command Desktop, your contacts tab. Across the top, you do have different offerings that you can help select so you can view all of your contacts if you want. You can view all of your leads if you want. You do have that all tab all the way to the left that was hidden there just a little bit. So if you want to view all of your contacts all at once, you do have that option. You can even quickly view recently active. And then like we've got selected, your smart view. So if you have any smart views set up on your desktop, this is that. You can easily come through here, click on smart views, and you'll see that big drop down box that says Smart Views in Class with an arrow. That is where you can toggle through all of your smart views that you have set up to quickly get to those particular contacts you're looking for. You still do have your search bar at the top. You still do have some of your filters. I'm going to show you touch filters towards the top of the screen to show you that you do still have some filters here that you can come and search through. It's not nearly as many as you would normally see on your desktop version, but if you're on the go and trying to find somebody, it's it's at least easy enough to sort through that you can find who you're looking for. And you do have a sort option, so we'll just say sort by name, and you can choose A to Z, Z to A, things like that. Okay. We'll go ahead and go back, close our filter here, and come back here. And once we're here on our particular contacts tab, let's explore some of the options like the three dots at the top right. I'm going to click on that and show you here. You do have the option to select multiple contacts at one time. Huge benefit, right? So you're still able to manage your contacts on the go. I'm going to go ahead and choose select multiple just to show you what options you have working in bulk, working in mass, basically, on your phone on the go. So I'll come here. You can check the box beside the contacts that you're wanting to use, but you see at the top, you do have a select all button. So you can go ahead and select all if you're looking to do that. Once you have a contact or more selected, notice down at the bottom that you have the option right here to either add to a smart plan, and you can get them started on a smart plan right away. You do also have the option to add tags immediately to these contacts. I'll go ahead and choose that option really quick just to show you. You can choose one of the existing tags that you already have, or you can come right up here to the top and create a new tag on the go. So some great options here, again, to still manage and work on your database on the go. We'll just click Add Tags, the X at the top left to back out of this particular area. If you were looking to keep those tags on it, just make sure you hit the Save button in the top right before you navigate away. But we'll go ahead and hit the X here to bring it back to this screen. And notice the three dots again at the bottom. I'm sure you're already familiar with Command enough to know that whenever you see the three dots, it means you usually have a hidden menu there. So we'll go ahead and choose the three dots. And here's more actions that you can take in bulk on your mobile device. You can do it for one contact, that's fine, but you also have the option to do it in bulk as well. You can add an activity, which means you could add like phone call. Maybe you just happen to run into all of these people at an open house or the grocery store or an event, things like that. And you just want to log that activity to show in their contact timeline. You can do that here. You can also add a note. You can change account. Now, this is for people that are on a team. If you wanted to actually move these contacts over to your other account, like we're on the personal account right now, if we wanted to take these contacts off the personal account and move them fully into the team account, that is what that option is for the change account. Not likely to use that often, but it's there in case you need it. I do want to show you the bottom feature, which is really neat. This is merge contacts. Now, it's grayed out because I chose more than two contacts. So let me just come back here and unselect. So we only have two people selected. And I'll come back to my three dots in the bottom. And now you can see merge contacts is an option. If you select two contacts, you do have the option to merge duplicates or merge contacts here on your mobile device on the go. Again, making it super handy. So if you're on the go, you're in between appointments. Most real estate agents have to use a parking lot somewhere and use their car as their office in between appointments, right? And so during those downtimes, this is a great way to come in here and keep managing your contacts and help cleaning up your database, prepping those contacts for marketing, prepping them to reach out to them and develop that relationship. All of these things I'm showing you are great to do, and you'll be able to do it on the go. So we'll go ahead and click away from that particular menu, and I'm going to X at the top left. There we go. So that was the multiple selection option. Let's go back up to that top right three dots to explore it a little bit more. The next option here is import contacts. You guys, you can import your phone contacts directly from your phone into Command Mobile. No exporting them, putting them on a spreadsheet, having us reformat them for you, and then importing. You can actually take your phone contacts, import them directly here to Command Mobile. You would just select this option in the top right-hand corner, and from there, it would allow you to select one or multiple or all of your phone contacts and get them uploaded into your Command Mobile. Really handy. Next, add with QR code. If you have someone that has given you a QR code to capture their database or, excuse me, capture their data, their contact details, you can come right here and click Add with QR code, and Command Mobile will allow you to scan their QR code and add them into your command contacts on the go. Another great handy dandy tool. And there at the bottom of your menu, you'll see check for duplicates. This is the same scan that you would see on your command desktop that will actually scan your entire database to see if it feels like there are any duplicates that need to be merged. We're going to go ahead and say check for duplicates and let that scan run. You can see that actually it's already done. It's so fast. So it's scanning for duplicates. It gave you that banner at the bottom letting you know that. And now we have a notification bell at the bottom right. We'll go ahead and select that really quick and show it already completed our scan and tells us that we have duplicates to review. Pretty great, huh? We will definitely come back to notifications because there is a shortcut here within your Command Mobile I want to highlight to you. But for right now, I'm going to hop back over to our Contacts tab. We just finished exploring those three dots in the top right for that menu that was right there. I'm going to bounce down to the bottom now and focus on our little teal circle guy. Remember, he changes every tab that we're on. So let's look at his shortcuts that he'll give us here. And it immediately brings you into a new contact. So if you need to add a contact on the go and you want to do it manually, this is it. You can come right here, begin filling in these fields, very similar to exactly what you'll see within a command desktop option. Just fill in all the fields. Don't have to do all the fields. Essentially, a contact just needs a first name to be able to be saved, but fill in the information that you do have. And once you're done, you would just click Save in the top right-hand corner. We'll go ahead and click X now to get out of that new contact and come right back here again to our Contacts tab. Excuse me. I do want to show you, see our contacts listed in the middle of the screen and the boxes over to the right that show a phone, text, or email. Those are shortcut links. If that particular contact has that data, like we can see for demo person, our little second guy down on our screen, you can see we have a primary phone that we'll be able to either call or text because both of those options are highlighted by being that raised white box. And we also have a primary email on file for them too, because you can see the email also highlighted as a raised white box. So whenever you touch any of those icons that are raised like that, it will immediately use your mobile device's default settings to either call, text, or email that person right away. Pretty great. You can see for the contact just below that, the one named fake contact, his little icons are grayed out. And that's just letting you know that you do not have a primary phone or primary email on file for that contact. Okay, so those are the differences that you'll see. I'm going to go ahead and touch on a contact's name just so you can see what it looks like to open up a contact on your mobile device. We'll just choose demo person here. Pretty self-explanatory. Going to be the same fields that you would normally see on the left-hand side of a command contact when you're on a desktop view. So I'm just going to slowly scroll here, pointing out a couple of things. You can see at the top that you can easily toggle them on and off as a lead. Then you do have the option for tags. You can add or remove tags again on the go. Coming on down, you do have an unsubscribe button. If they've asked you to unsubscribe them yourself, it's right there. Neighborhoods. This, if you haven't checked out neighborhoods yet, guys, definitely do so. We have a tech tip video on it. It's basically allowing you to choose different neighborhoods that this contact might be interested in. You can send them previews and market stats. There's even a smart plan called Neighborhood Nurture Smart Plan that you can set them up on, and it would email them automatically either every 2 weeks or once a month. The content's already created. It already has a market snapshot, a market, a map of the neighborhood. It has current listings that are within that neighborhood, and you can set them up for multiple neighborhoods. All the neighborhoods would go out on that one email. So, great way just to continuously touch your database and be in contact and give them resources, give them contribution, right? And so you can see that here on your screen that you can add and remove neighborhoods right here on the go. We have a tech tip video that will show you how to do that as well. Coming on down, you'll see more of their information here. Their information, anytime you see it in those teal colors, those are hyperlinks. You can just go ahead and touch it. It will then use your device's default settings to let you either go ahead and email or call. Okay. Or if you have like Google Maps and things like that, you can touch their address and it should try to map it for you. All right. So that is it for our contacts information. Notice at the very bottom of your screen, we still have the quick links to call, text, or email. And along the top of the screen, you'll also see the other tabs that you normally would on a desktop version, like to view their timeline here. We'll choose a timeline for all, and then that way you can see the different timeline options are right here, or entries, I should say. Opportunities, it would show you any opportunities dealing with this contact. Smart plans, the smart plans that they're currently on will appear here, and you can easily view those details or unsubscribe. Notes, pretty self-explanatory. And then you have tasks over here in the far right. Any tasks due concerning this particular contact, you can easily come in and get those completed. Like the call contacts demo person one, you can check that checkbox to the left to mark it complete. It's asking you if you actually want to leave a little note about how it was completed. So we can come right here to the top and say add call activity. Let us choose the date. We can say we talked and enter a description of what we said. Or you can say left voicemail, still add a description if you need to, or no answer. We'll go ahead and leave it at no answer and click save. The task is removed. You get the little banner at the bottom saying you completed the task. And now in this person's timeline, we should see at the top right here, task was marked complete. So we were able to call this person, but you can see here it lists it as no answer. So it's already in their timeline. So again, on the go, you can work your tasks and get your calls and your texts done. We'll come back out choosing the back button on the top left-hand corner here. So we'll come back out. And now, since we've gone over our contacts tab, we'll move over now to our tasks tab down here at the bottom. And this is one of my favorite things here on the Command Mobile. Notice at the top that you can sort your tasks by calls or texts. Maybe you're in an area still surrounded with people, but you have a few moments of downtime. So maybe you could get to your text tasks to go ahead and pound those out really quick. Or maybe you're in a place where you can actually return some phone calls, back to that car as your office thing in between appointments. Well, great. Come in here, grab all your call tasks and just start hammering them out and getting them done, marking them as complete. Command will constantly log it as completed, keep all the notes. It will be adding the activities in the contacts timeline for you and doing all that back end work for you as you go. You do have the search bar at the top as well that you can search and find some of the tasks you're looking for. You do still have some of your filters right up here in the top right. I'll touch that just to give you a preview of some things that you can do to filter through your tasks. I'm going to X at the top left. You do also have the option at the top right to go ahead and select multiple tasks at one time. If you're looking to archive or something like that, you do have a bulk option here. You also can select mobile to reschedule or change their priority. I'll go ahead and choose select mobile here. Once you select a couple or choose select all at the top, you'll notice your options at the bottom to either reschedule those tasks or choose the three dots in the bottom right to archive or change your priority. We're going to choose the X at the top left to come back out of that screen. There we go. Still on our tasks tab. Let's go check in with our little guy down here, the circle with a plus sign, and he's going to allow you at one touch to create a new task. So you can come right here, same fields as you would see on a command desktop version to go ahead and create those tasks on the go. All right. We're going to click X at the top left to come out. And right here, just viewing your tasks, you can select the name of the task and open it up like so. So you can see the details of that particular task. And you will have a menu at the top right with three dots, allowing you to either complete it, edit, reschedule, jump to the contact information, or archive that task. I'm going to choose the back button at the top left just to come out of that one particular task. And last but not least, before we travel away from this tab, I do want to show you those three dots to the right of each task. So we'll just choose a menu there just to show you that you don't have to have the task open. You can actually do it right here from the list of tasks. So you can come in here, reschedule, view contact, edit, mark it complete, whatever you need to do. Pretty handy. All right. From here, we're actually going to travel on to our notification bell at the bottom, this next tab right down here at the bottom. And now we know our notification earlier. Remember, we did a database scan to see who were potential duplicates and if we needed to merge them. This is that notification. Now, notice the general layout. It is similar to what you see in your command desktops. You can see your unread. We can tap over here to see our read as well. We do have the option to delete all at the top. And the all notifications hyperlink right underneath read at the top right-hand corner. You do still have the option to filter through the type of notifications if you're looking for something in particular. Let's go back to the unread notifications here. Notice the hyperlink in that notification. If I were to click that, it immediately would bring up the contacts that it sees as duplicates and let me review that information and even merge them on the go. I don't have to be on my desktop version to be able to do that. But notice the three dots on that notification. You can go ahead and choose that and mark it as read or add a task. So you're on the go, you get a notification. I don't know if you're like me, but I can't handle notification pop-ups. I need to like click them and see what it is and clear it, right? And sometimes that can get impulsive for some people. You just have to clear that notification and see what it is. Well, what if it's something you need to circle back to and you're on the go and you don't have time right now? No worries. On your command mobile, on your tasks, and your notifications here, you can quickly add a task based on this notification. So if we were to tap add task from that menu, it immediately brings it over here to you. And look, it already has the due date set for later today or due today, and the description is already filled in for you. So you can quickly go ahead and fill in the rest for this task and click save at the top right. And now, oop, it needs a task name. And so we'll say dupes for duplicates and click save. Now our task is created, our notification is cleared. And when I get back to the office later, I'll have a task to remind me to get to that. And I don't forget it. It doesn't fall off the plate. You're able to keep those still in play and keep things going. Pretty cool, huh? So that is for your notification bell here. Notice that our little heel guy, he doesn't show up on the notifications tab, but he'll be back in a minute. From here, we're actually going to jump into this sandwich menu over here on the far right. So you'll see the three lines stacked, looks like a little sandwich. we're going to jump into this menu that has other goodies for you as well. Let me slide my little bar out of the way just a second and come back to our menu. There we go. All right, so from right here, we're going to explore this menu together and go through the different options. You'll see opportunities listed at the top. So let's go ahead and jump into opportunities and see what that looks like for you on your Command Mobile app. So on the go, if you need to come and check on any of your opportunities here, I keep trying to slide the guy out of the way and he keeps opening. Sorry. And so right here, we can see our pipeline. Notice at the top, you have options to view the pipeline. As you see here on your screen, you can see all. This would be the same thing as your all opportunities tab within your desktop version, where you can come here, use the search feature at the top or your filters and be able to search for those opportunities. Each little card or box that you're seeing here, those are all opportunities. Notice that they all have hyperlinks. You can easily touch on the address to open the opportunity. You can touch on the contact's name to open the contact. You do have the task icon as well. Like, look at that second opportunity down that says 123 Main Street, Brittany. Right here at the top right, I'm going to touch the task icon, and it is a hyperlink. It'll take you right into the tasks associated with that particular opportunity. And so that's pretty handy. We're going to choose the back button. And so again, just right here on the All Opportunities tab, so you can find all your opportunities. And then you have a Closing Soon tab too. If you have any closings that will be closing in the next 30 days, you will see opportunities post here. Oh, it's had an update too, guys. Look at here. So typically this used to be only for the next 30 days, like it is on your Command desktop. And now we actually have some more goodies built in here. So it will show you the opportunities that are closing actually in the next 90 days and more 90 days. So that's pretty good. Pretty cool. So those are your tabs from the top. I do want to point out the collapse cards option at the tippy top over there to the right. You can make the opportunity smaller. See how it kind of condenses it? Just shows you what phase it's in and also the name of the opportunity. So you can keep them expanded if you want, or just make it a little more streamlined, whatever you like for your view. I'm going to travel back over to Pipeline on the top left. There we go. And I want to show you how you can manage the layout for this pipeline to make it look like what you want. So you can see ours, we just have buyers and listings on here, but you can click Manage Layout in the top right and choose which ones are hidden and which ones you can see. By clicking the eyeball there, you can also use the 6 dots to the left and drag and drop them in a different order, just like on your Command Mobile dashboard on the home screen. Just like you can adjust that layout, you can do it here for the opportunities as well. And so up here at the top right, just click Save, and it will bring you back to that layout and let you see that. Now, each phase that you're seeing, notice the bubble over to the left. It will show you the number of opportunities you have in that particular phase, and they're hyperlinks. If I want to jump in like right here and say, let's go look at our buyers in the cultivate phase, I can simply touch that icon and it will bring you to these particular opportunities. Notice that I can sit here and go through our stages as well, the stages inside of the phases. So we can see here we have 3 opportunities within the first stage, received lead for a new buyer within that cultivate stage. And from here, we don't have to go all the way back to the sales pipeline at the beginning. We can continue moving through the different phases and look at our opportunities. Like right here, let's come back to the appointment phase. Notice we have an opportunity here. Notice it has the 6 dots on the left-hand side. If you need to change the stage or phase for these opportunities, you can easily just hold your finger down on it and drag and drop it to a new phase or stage. Gives you a little banner at the bottom letting you know that it's updated. We can also go ahead and click on the opportunity. I'll just click on the one we have right in front of us so that you can see the different options here as well. Now it does have a few less tabs than you would normally see on your desktop, but you still have the details page where you can come in here and edit any of your details, including adding and removing tags. You have tasks related to this opportunity that you can work on, and you do have a notes section that you can continue notating on the go. We do have three dots at the top right-hand corner we can go ahead and click on, and that will give you options to either edit this opportunity or archive it. We have our little plus guy down there at the bottom too, so let's go ahead and click on him, and he shows you where you can easily add a task or add a note for this opportunity. We'll go ahead and click back out of this opportunity here, and we'll click back again to get us back out to our sales pipeline here. And now our little plus guy down at the bottom, he will actually help you start a new opportunity if you need to. So from right here, you would just again fill out the fields just like you would normally do on a desktop version and click save in the top right when you're done. We'll click X. And again, I mentioned this earlier, there's usually no lag time between Command Mobile and the desktop version. So no matter what device you're on and any changes you make, you should see them instantly updated in both places. Okay. All right. Let's travel back down here to our little sandwich guide. And the next item we have is a map. This will allow you to search different areas. You can use the search bar at the top or just begin scrolling in to an area and notice it shows neighborhoods. Remember how we were talking about how you can add neighborhoods to contacts? Well, this is a quick way. Maybe you're at an open house and you just want to be able to share neighborhood stats about that particular neighborhood. So you can come in here again, use the search bar at the top, even see, do you see the arrow at the top right-hand corner? If you want to turn location permissions on for this app, you can, and then you'd be able to click that location arrow at the top right, and it would show you the immediate area that you're currently in. For us, we'll go ahead and just choose a neighborhood. So we'll tap on a particular square. It tells us the neighborhood's name right there. And notice at the bottom, we have the option right now to share this neighborhood information, the stats, things like that, the current listings. So we can choose share neighborhood, and it would allow us to use again, the default methods on our mobile device to share that information with anybody that we happen to be near or not. Maybe it's texting to someone far away, but you can do that. You also have three dots in the bottom right-hand corner where you can easily add this neighborhood to a contact. So maybe you're standing with a lead. They are interested in a particular neighborhood. You just have to pull out your mobile device, bring it over here to this map, and say, where's that? Find their neighborhood, touch on it, add it to their contacts, and tell them, hey, I'll go ahead and get a market stat sent up to you right now. In fact, I'll have it set up if you want to send it every other week or once a month. So you can do all that on the go. Pretty neat. And then from right here, I'm going to click away from the share and the selection on him and click back button at the top left to bring us back. And we'll go to our sandwich menu again down here in the bottom right. And the next option is quick. This is KW's IQ or KW's AI bot to help you with information. So on the go, you can come here to quick. It gives you different prompts that you can go ahead and click on just to ask it. Or at the bottom, you can write in your own question. Now, while it doesn't pull your particular business stats, you can ask it some things like that first prompt where it says, what numbers should I be tracking in my business? So we'll go ahead and touch that particular prompt. It takes it just a couple of seconds. It's pretty fast, and it will populate an answer here for us in just a second. It's usually way faster than this. Interesting. I'm going to give it one more second here. Let's go back to a different prompt. Just a second. Come back to our home screen, sandwich menu, quick, and let's choose the second one. He might be a little tired today. Usually he works. we'll go ahead and hit the plus button at the bottom right just to show you that will pop out the prompts for you as well. And at the top right, you can see any history that you previously asked it as well. So hopefully on your device, he's working a little bit better for you than me. They might be in the middle of an update because I've never seen him spin this long. But we'll go ahead and move on. We'll click the X on the top left hand corner and come back to our home screen. And from here, click the sandwich menu again in the bottom right. And the last two options here, one is command training. This is going to be very similar to when you are in the desktop version of command and you choose the connect tab at the top that has all that training in it. This is that just on a mobile device. So you can click command training and go in and explore more training. And then last but not least, your notification preferences. I'm going to go ahead and select this just so that you can see what it looks like here. You have different sections of notifications. There we go. And so you can come in here and just say, okay, for consumers, I'm going to go ahead and touch consumers topic. What kind of notification do I want? The in-app notification means you have to have the app open to see that notification bell down at the bottom and that you want to get notifications for that. The push notifications on the right, that's your device notification. So depending on what you have currently set up for your device, those may be a banner at the top. It may be something that pops up on your lock screen. It's also the little bubble on your app. You know, when you're looking at your home screen, you have a little bubble with a number in it of notifications. That's also considered one of the push notifications. So if you're wanting to get notifications on your mobile phone on the go, highly recommend coming in here and turning on your push notifications. So you can sit here and unselect and select different notifications as you would like. You do have a select all or unselect all up here at the top as well that you can choose. And once you're done, just click apply at the bottom. And you can go through all these different sections right here to choose your notification preferences. Okay. And that actually is the end of class today, guys. That is your Command Mobile app overview. So if you're here with me live and you have any questions, please go ahead and drop those in the chat. I'll be happy to stay a couple of minutes and help get those answered for you. And if you're watching this back on recording and you have any questions, you can always email us support@scottleroymarketing.com and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.